From dusty frontier streets to high-tech modern battlefields, handguns have followed humanity through every era of conflict, innovation, and cultural change. Some pistols were simply tools of their time, but a rare few rose far beyond their original purpose. They reshaped engineering, influenced generations of designers, and became symbols recognized even by people who have never fired a shot. Today we're taking a journey through history to explore 10 pistols that didn't just succeed in their era, they defined it. This is not only about power or popularity. It is about influence, longevity, and the stories these firearms carried with them across decades. By the end of this countdown, you may agree that certain designs achieve something close to immortality. Walther PPK remains one of the most recognizable compact pistols ever produced, successfully blending practical defensive engineering with enduring cultural significance in a way few firearms have managed to achieve. First introduced in 1931, the Polizeipistole Criminal model was specifically designed for undercover police officers and intelligence personnel who required a discreet yet dependable sidearm, arriving at a time when most service pistols were large, heavy, and intended for open carry. Walther engineers responded by compressing serious defensive capability into a refined and highly concealable platform, establishing design principles that would influence compact handgun development for decades to come. The pistol features a 3.3-inch barrel paired with an overall length of approximately 6.1 inches, a height near 3.9 inches, and a slim profile measuring close to 1 inch in width, dimensions that allow comfortable concealment inside coat pockets or compact holsters while still providing stable handling characteristics. Depending on materials and manufacturing variations, stainless steel models weigh roughly 21 ounces unloaded, while alloy frame versions reduce weight closer to 19 ounces, creating a carry experience that feels substantial without becoming burdensome during extended daily wear. Modern production models are most commonly chambered in .380 ACP with magazine capacities of 6+1 or 7+1 rounds, though earlier variants were also produced in .32 ACP and .22 LR, demonstrating the pistol's adaptability across different operational roles and international markets. One of the defining mechanical features of the PPK is its double-action, single-action trigger system, allowing the first shot to be fired with a longer and heavier trigger pull for added safety, followed by lighter and more precise single-action shots that improve practical accuracy during rapid-fire sequences. Trigger weight typically measures around 13 pounds in double action and approximately 6 pounds in single action, offering a balance between deliberate control and shooting efficiency. The fixed barrel blowback operating system contributes to impressive inherent accuracy for such a compact handgun, while simplifying internal mechanics and enhancing reliability under adverse conditions. Although this straight blowback design also produces sharper felt recoil compared to many modern locked breech pistols chambered in similar calibers. The all-metal construction, combined with precise machining and tight tolerances, gives the pistol a feeling of durability and craftsmanship rarely matched by similarly sized firearms, reinforcing its reputation for long-term dependability. Controls remain intentionally minimal, featuring a slide-mounted safety that also functions as a decocker, textured grip panels that enhance control, and low-profile fixed sights optimized for quick alignment rather than precision target shooting. Ergonomically, the PPK is particularly well-suited for shooters with smaller hands thanks to its slim grip and naturally pointing angle, allowing fast presentation from concealment, though users with larger hands may occasionally experience slide bite due to the compact frame geometry. Modern Walther PPK pistols typically retail between $650 and $750, depending on finish and configuration, positioning them as premium compact handguns that emphasize craftsmanship and heritage as much as practical performance. More than simply a set of specifications, the Walther PPK represents a design philosophy that proved a defensive handgun could be compact, elegant, and reliable without compromise, and its continued popularity among collectors, enthusiasts, and everyday carriers demonstrates how thoughtful engineering combined with distinctive styling can create a firearm that remains relevant across generations. Smith & Wesson Model 10 represents one of the clearest examples of how enduring success in firearm design is often achieved not through radical innovation, but through unwavering reliability refined across decades of continuous real-world service. A revolver whose reputation was built on consistency, practicality, and trust earned in demanding environments. Originally introduced in 1899 as the military and police revolver, the Model 10 would go on to become the most widely produced revolver in history, with well over 6 million units manufactured and distributed among military forces, law enforcement agencies, and civilian shooters worldwide. Built on Smith & Wesson's medium-size K-frame, the revolver struck an ideal balance between strength and handling comfort, offering proportions that allowed daily carry without excessive weight while still providing the durability required for prolonged duty use. The most common configuration features a 4-inch barrel combined with an overall length of approximately 9.25 inches, a height around 5.5 inches, and a cylinder width measuring roughly 1.37 inches, with unloaded weight averaging close to 36 ounces depending on finish and production period. Additional variants equipped with 2-inch, 5-inch, and 6-inch barrels allowed departments and individual users to select configurations tailored for concealed carry, uniform patrol, or enhanced sight radius for improved accuracy at longer distances. Chambered in .38 Special, the 6-round swing-out cylinder delivered controllable recoil alongside effective defensive performance, enabling officers with varying levels of training to shoot accurately under pressure while maintaining confidence in the weapon's handling characteristics. The revolver's double-action trigger pull typically measured between 10 and 11 pounds, intentionally heavier to reduce the likelihood of accidental discharge during stressful situations, while the single-action mode offered a crisp and precise break averaging around 4 pounds, contributing to impressive practical accuracy for a duty handgun. Constructed entirely from carbon steel and commonly finished in either deep blued or nickel plating, the Model 10 incorporated Smith & Wesson's famously smooth internal lockwork, widely praised for maintaining consistent trigger performance even after extensive firing schedules and years of service. Its fixed-sight system utilized a simple rear groove milled into the top strap paired with a ramped front blade, prioritizing durability, snag resistance, and rapid target acquisition over adjustability, a design choice perfectly aligned with the revolver's law enforcement mission. One of the greatest advantages of the Model 10 lies in its mechanical simplicity, allowing reliable function with minimal maintenance while tolerating dirt, neglect, and harsh environmental conditions that could disable more complex firearms. During World War II, the Victory model variant equipped Allied personnel across multiple theaters, further reinforcing the revolver's global reputation as a dependable wartime sidearm. And throughout much of the 20th century, it became virtually synonymous with American policing, carried daily by countless officers during patrols, investigations, and routine duty assignments. Key advantages include exceptional reliability, intuitive manual operation, manageable recoil characteristics, and a naturally pointing grip geometry that allowed accurate shooting even for inexperienced users, while disadvantages primarily involve limited ammunition capacity compared to modern semi-automatic pistols and slower reload speeds, despite the availability of speed loaders. Nevertheless, the revolver's robust construction often allowed service lives measured in decades, with many examples continuing to operate flawlessly after tens of thousands of rounds fired. Although no longer produced in standard catalog form, used examples remain widely available on the secondary market, typically ranging between $400 and $700 depending on condition, finish, and historical variation, making it one of the most accessible classic service revolvers for collectors and shooters alike. The enduring legacy of the Smith & Wesson Model 10 ultimately lies in its role as the definitive duty revolver, demonstrating how balanced proportions, mechanical dependability, and user-focused design can create a sidearm trusted across generations, proving that the most influential firearm is not always the most technologically advanced, but the one that performs reliably every single time it is called upon. Desert Eagle is one of the most instantly recognizable pistols ever created, A handgun whose massive proportions and unmistakable profile often make it appear exaggerated until the engineering behind it is fully understood. Because unlike traditional sidearms designed primarily for portability or duty use, this pistol was conceived as a bold experiment to push the mechanical limits of what a semi-automatic handgun could achieve. Developed in the early 1980s through cooperation between Magnum Research in the United States and Israeli military industries, the Desert Eagle challenged long-held assumptions by successfully chambering powerful Magnum cartridges normally reserved for large-frame revolvers, proving that innovative mechanical solutions could overcome limitations previously accepted as unavoidable. The most famous configuration, the Mark 19 chambered in .50 Action Express, features a 6-inch barrel combined with an overall length of approximately 10.75 inches, a height near 6.25 inches, and a slide width exceeding 1.25 inches, dimensions that immediately distinguish it from conventional pistols and contribute to its commanding presence both visually and physically. Unloaded weight averages around 72 ounces, depending on finish and materials, placing it among the heaviest production handguns ever manufactured. Yet that weight plays a functional role by helping absorb recoil energy generated by extremely powerful ammunition. Magazine capacity is 7+1 rounds in .50 AE, while alternate chamberings, such as .44 Magnum, increase capacity to 8 rounds, and .357 Magnum variants hold 9 rounds, allowing shooters to select configurations based on recoil tolerance, ammunition cost, and intended application. What truly separates the Desert Eagle from nearly every other semi-automatic pistol is its gas-operated rotating bolt system, a mechanism more closely related to rifle designs than handgun actions, where propellant gases are redirected through a barrel port to drive a piston that cycles the slide and unlocks a multi-lug rotating bolt, enabling reliable operation with cartridges that produce far greater pressure than standard pistol rounds. This system reduces felt recoil compared to what many expect, producing a strong but surprisingly controllable rearward push rather than a sharp snap. Although the large grip circumference and overall mass still require proper stance and grip strength for comfortable shooting. The fixed barrel design combined with polygonal rifling enhances velocity consistency and contributes to impressive accuracy potential, allowing skilled shooters to achieve tight groupings at distances uncommon for handguns of similar caliber. Adjustable rear sights come standard, and many modern models include an integrated Picatinny rail along the barrel for mounting optics, transforming the pistol into a capable hunting or metallic silhouette shooting platform rather than a traditional defensive sidearm. Construction emphasizes durability with a robust steel frame and slide engineered to withstand repeated firing of high-pressure ammunition, while finishes range from matte black oxide to brushed chrome, stainless steel, and highly polished specialty coatings that further reinforce the pistol's iconic status. Advantages of the Desert Eagle include extraordinary stopping power, excellent mechanical accuracy, long service life when properly maintained, and a shooting experience unlike any conventional handgun, while disadvantages include significant weight that limits portability, large grip dimensions unsuitable for smaller hands, increased maintenance requirements due to the gas system, and expensive ammunition that can discourage frequent practice. Despite these practical limitations, the Desert Eagle achieved worldwide fame through its frequent appearances in films, television productions, and video games, becoming a universal symbol of raw power and engineering ambition recognized even by people unfamiliar with firearms culture. Current production models typically retail between $1,900 to $2,400, depending on configuration and finish, with limited editions commanding substantially higher collector values. Ultimately, the lasting importance of the Desert Eagle lies not in everyday practicality, but in its demonstration that ambitious engineering risks can succeed, expanding expectations for semi-automatic handgun capability, and proving that innovation sometimes requires building something larger, heavier, and more daring than anyone thought reasonable, creating a firearm that remains both a technological milestone and an enduring cultural icon decades after its introduction. Colt Single Action Army stands as one of the most historically significant handguns ever produced, a revolver whose influence extends far beyond mechanical design into the identity and mythology of the American frontier, representing a time when firearms were tools of survival as much as symbols of independence. Introduced in 1873 during a period of rapid westward expansion in the United States, the revolver quickly earned adoption among cavalry soldiers, frontier lawmen, ranchers, settlers, and even notorious outlaws, becoming deeply woven into everyday life across the expanding frontier. Often referred to as the peacemaker, the revolver was built around a robust, solid frame design that prioritized durability and simplicity, allowing it to withstand dust, rough handling, and extreme environmental conditions encountered during horseback travel and remote living. The standard cavalry configuration featured a 7.5-inch barrel paired with an overall length of roughly 13 inches and an unloaded weight close to 37 ounces, providing a long sight radius that supported impressive accuracy for its time while maintaining balance suitable for holster carry. Later variations introduced shorter barrel lengths, including the 5.5-inch artillery model and a compact 4.75-inch civilian version, giving users options tailored for military service, general carry, or faster draw speed. Originally chambered in .45 Colt, the revolver utilized a 6-round cylinder that delivered substantial stopping power by 19th century standards. Though many users traditionally carried the revolver with only 5 rounds loaded to prevent the hammer from resting on a live cartridge, a practice that enhanced safety given the fixed firing pin design. Operation relied entirely on a single-action mechanism requiring the hammer to be manually cocked before each shot, a system that encouraged deliberate shooting while contributing to exceptional mechanical reliability due to fewer moving parts compared to later double-action revolvers. The crisp trigger brake, often measuring around 3 to 4 pounds, allowed accurate shot placement when combined with the revolver's naturally pointing grip angle and well-balanced frame geometry. Construction typically featured a color case-hardened frame paired with a blued steel barrel and cylinder, complemented by walnut grip panels that gave each revolver a distinctive visual character, while tight tolerances and hand-fitting common to early production models contributed to smooth mechanical operation. Fixed iron sights consisted of a simple blade front sight and a rear notch integrated into the top strap, designed for rugged durability rather than precision adjustment, yet capable of respectable accuracy within practical engagement distances. One of the revolver's greatest strengths was its rugged dependability, as the design functioned reliably despite dust, fouling, or limited maintenance, qualities essential for users operating far from gunsmith support. Advantages include excellent balance, strong cartridge performance, mechanical simplicity, and historical authenticity that continues to attract collectors and enthusiasts, while disadvantages include slower reload times, limited ammunition capacity compared to modern firearms, and the requirement for manual cocking between shots, which reduces firing speed under pressure. Despite these limitations, the revolver's handling characteristics remain highly regarded, offering a shooting experience that feels deliberate and controlled rather than hurried. Modern production models and faithful reproductions remain widely available today, with prices typically ranging from around $1,600 for standard models to well over $3,000 for premium finishes or historically accurate recreations, reflecting both craftsmanship and collector demand. More than a century after its introduction, the Colt single-action army continues to represent an enduring connection between engineering and cultural legacy, proving that thoughtful design and reliability can transform a simple sidearm into an enduring icon whose influence remains visible not only in firearm history, but in the broader story of the American West itself. Glock 17 stands as one of the most influential handguns ever created, a pistol that fundamentally reshaped modern firearm design by challenging long-held assumptions about materials, manufacturing, and reliability, while ultimately establishing a new global standard for duty sidearms. When a pistol was introduced in 1982 by Austrian engineer Gaston Glock, skepticism immediately surrounded its polymer frame and unconventional appearance. as many shooters and industry professionals doubted that a lightweight synthetic material could withstand the stresses traditionally handled by steel or aluminum handguns. Despite early criticism, real-world performance quickly demonstrated that the design was not only durable but exceptionally practical, proving that innovation driven by function rather than tradition could redefine an entire market. The Glock 17 features a 4.49-inch barrel paired with an overall length of approximately 8.03 inches, a height around 5.47 inches, and a width just over 1.25 inches, dimensions that provide a full-size grip and sight radius while maintaining manageable handling characteristics for a wide range of users. Chambered in 9mm, the pistol offers a standard magazine capacity of 17 rounds, delivering significantly greater onboard ammunition compared to many service pistols of its era while maintaining reliable feeding through a double-stack magazine design. Unloaded weight comes in at just over 25 ounces, substantially lighter than comparable steel-frame pistols, reducing fatigue during extended carry while still providing enough mass to control recoil effectively during rapid fire. Central to the pistol's operation is the striker-fired safe action system, which provides a consistent trigger pull averaging around 5.5 pounds from the first shot to the last, eliminating the transition between double-action and single-action trigger pulls, and simplifying training for both new shooters and professional users. Rather than relying on external manual safeties, the system incorporates multiple passive internal safeties, including a trigger safety tab, firing pin safety, and drop safety, allowing the pistol to remain ready for use while maintaining strong protection against accidental discharge. One of the most remarkable engineering achievements of the Glock 17 lies in its mechanical simplicity, consisting of only 34 parts, which makes field stripping straightforward and reduces potential failure points compared to more complex handgun designs. The polymer frame, reinforced with steel guide rails, resists corrosion and environmental damage, while the Tenifer-treated slide and barrel provide exceptional hardness and resistance to wear, contributing to the pistol's legendary longevity. Extensive testing demonstrated reliable function after exposure to mud, sand, water immersion, and extreme temperature variations, earning widespread confidence among military and law enforcement organizations seeking dependable service weapons. Fixed polymer sights and a low-bore axis contribute to controllable recoil and fast follow-up shots, while the grip angle promotes natural point shooting for many users, though some shooters require adjustment due to its distinct ergonomic geometry. Advantages of the Glock 17 include high capacity, lightweight construction, outstanding reliability, ease of maintenance, and relatively affordable production costs, while criticisms commonly focus on the factory trigger feel, basic sight configuration, and utilitarian aesthetics compared to more traditional metal-framed pistols. Modern Glock 17 models typically retail between $500 and $650, depending on generation and configuration, reinforcing its reputation as a cost-effective yet highly capable service handgun. Over time, widespread adoption by law enforcement agencies around the world confirmed the platform's effectiveness, and competing manufacturers were ultimately forced to redesign their own products to follow the polymer-framed striker-fired concept pioneered by Glock. The lasting legacy of the Glock 17 lies not only in its technical success, but in how it permanently shifted expectations for what a duty pistol could be, proving that lightweight materials, simplified mechanics, and consistent performance could coexist in a single design, ultimately transforming the handgun industry and establishing the template that continues to define modern service pistols today. SIG 75 stands as one of the most respected service pistols ever developed, a firearm that demonstrated how refined ergonomics and intelligent mechanical engineering could elevate a duty handgun beyond simple reliability into something shooters genuinely enjoyed using. Introduced in 1975 in Czechoslovakia during a period when Eastern Bloc firearms were rarely recognized internationally, the SIG 75 quickly gained attention among enthusiasts and professionals who discovered that its performance rivaled, and in many cases exceeded, many Western service pistols of the era. Built entirely from steel, The pistol delivers a sense of solidity and balance that immediately becomes noticeable in the hand, combining durability with weight distribution that helps manage recoil effectively during extended shooting sessions. The standard model features a 4.7-inch barrel paired with an overall length of approximately 8.1 inches, a height near 5.4 inches, and an unloaded weight around 35 ounces, dimensions that position it firmly within the full-size duty pistol category, while still allowing comfortable carry with proper holster support. Chambered in 9mm and typically equipped with a 16-round double-stack magazine, the CZ75 offered impressive capacity for its time, giving military and law enforcement users increased firepower without sacrificing controllability or handling precision. One of the pistol's most distinctive engineering features is its internal slide rail design, where the slide rides inside the frame rather than wrapping around the outside, as seen on most semi-automatic pistols, lowering the bore axis closer to the shooter's hand and significantly reducing muzzle rise during recoil. This configuration contributes to softer perceived recoil, improved stability, and faster follow-up shots, while also enhancing mechanical accuracy due to tighter slide to frame engagement. The pistol operates using a traditional double-action, single-action trigger system, allowing the first shot to be fired with a longer, heavier pull for safe carry, while subsequent shots transition into a lighter and shorter single-action break, typically measuring around 10 to 12 pounds in double action and roughly 4 to 5 pounds in single action. Ergonomics quickly became one of the defining strengths of the CZ75, as its grip contour naturally conforms to a wide variety of hand sizes, creating a pointing angle that feels intuitive even for shooters encountering the platform for the first time. Fixed 3-dot sights provide clear alignment for defensive shooting, while the steel frame helps absorb recoil energy, making the pistol especially popular among competitive shooters seeking stability and precision. Advantages of the design include excellent accuracy, outstanding recoil control, comfortable grip geometry, and long-term durability resulting from robust all-steel construction, while disadvantages may include greater overall weight compared to modern polymer frame pistols and a smaller slide surface area that some users find slightly harder to manipulate under stress. Reliability proved exceptional across diverse ammunition types and environmental conditions, helping the pistol gain widespread adoption in military, police, and civilian markets around the world despite limited early export availability. Over time, the CZ75 became highly influential, inspiring numerous clones and design adaptations from manufacturers globally, many of which borrowed its internal rail system and ergonomic philosophy. Modern variants and updated models typically retail between $700 and $900 depending on configuration and finish, maintaining strong value for shooters seeking a balance between craftsmanship and performance. The enduring legacy of the CZ75 lies in how it proved a service pistol could combine precision engineering, user comfort, and combat reliability without compromise, establishing a design philosophy that continues to influence handgun development decades later, while remaining a favorite among enthusiasts who appreciate firearms that feel as refined on the range as they are dependable in serious use. Browning High Power stands as one of the most important milestones in the evolution of modern handguns, a pistol that fundamentally changed expectations by successfully combining high ammunition capacity with refined handling, proven reliability, and practical accuracy in a service-ready platform. Developed from concepts originally created by John Moses Browning and later completed by Belgian designer Didon Save after Browning's passing, the pistol officially debuted in 1935 and immediately distinguished itself from contemporary sidearms through its innovative staggered column magazine design. At a time when most military pistols carried 7 or 8 rounds at most, the High Power introduced a 13-round magazine chambered in 9mm, offering a dramatic increase in firepower without significantly enlarging the grip or compromising shootability. The pistol features a 4.65-inch barrel combined with an overall length of approximately 7.75 inches, a height around 5 inches, and an unloaded weight close to 32 ounces, dimensions that created an exceptional balance between stability and portability while allowing comfortable carry for duty use. Built primarily from forged steel, the high power delivered durability and longevity while maintaining a slim profile that felt natural in the hand, contributing to one of the most widely praised grip designs ever implemented on a handgun. Its single-action trigger system provided a clean and relatively light break, typically averaging between 4 and 5 pounds, enabling precise shot placement and encouraging confidence among both military personnel and civilian shooters. The locked breech short recoil operating system helped manage recoil efficiently, allowing faster follow-up shots while maintaining reliability across a wide range of ammunition types. Fixed iron sights offered quick target acquisition suited for combat conditions, and the pistol's low-bore axis, combined with carefully shaped ergonomics, resulted in controllable recoil characteristics that made extended shooting sessions comfortable compared to many contemporaries. One of the most remarkable aspects of the Browning High Power is its extraordinary global adoption, as more than 90 countries incorporated the pistol into military or law enforcement service. And uniquely, it saw use on both sides of World War II due to production occurring under different national controls during the conflict. This widespread service history cemented its reputation as a dependable and adaptable sidearm capable of performing under diverse environmental conditions ranging from desert climates to cold European winters. Advantages of the high power include excellent ergonomics, high capacity for its era, strong mechanical accuracy, slim grip profile, and historically proven reliability, while disadvantages sometimes noted by modern shooters include the absence of contemporary accessory mounting options, hammer bite for certain hand sizes, and the need for careful maintenance compared to some modern striker fire designs. Despite these limitations, the pistol's influence cannot be overstated, as its double-stack magazine concept directly inspired nearly every modern high-capacity, semi-automatic handgun that followed, establishing a technological standard that remains dominant today. Original production models became highly collectible over time, while modern reintroductions and updated variants typically retail between $900 and $1,200 depending on manufacturer, finish, and features, reflecting continued demand among enthusiasts who value both performance and historical significance. The enduring legacy of the Browning High Power lies in its ability to bridge generations of firearm development, proving that increased capacity, ergonomic comfort, and mechanical precision could coexist in a single elegant design. And even decades after its introduction, the pistol continues to demonstrate that thoughtful engineering can remain relevant long after technological trends have changed. Luger P08 remains one of the most instantly recognizable handguns ever produced, a pistol whose distinctive silhouette and innovative mechanical system secured its place not only in military history, but also in the broader evolution of modern firearm engineering. Designed by George Luger at the turn of the 20th century and officially adopted by German forces in the early 1900s, the pistol introduced the 9mm parabellum cartridge, a round that would eventually become the most widely used handgun caliber in the world and remain the global standard more than a century later. The Luger P08 features a barrel length typically measuring 4 inches in its standard military configuration, paired with an overall length of approximately 8.5 inches and an unloaded weight close to 30 ounces, creating a well-balanced handgun that feels stable and naturally aligned in the shooter's hand. Its 8-round detachable box magazine fits within a sharply angled grip that contributes significantly to the pistol's renowned pointing characteristics, allowing shooters to achieve intuitive sight alignment with minimal adjustment. One of the defining elements of the design is its toggle lock operating system, a complex articulated mechanism that cycles upward during recoil rather than using the sliding motion found in most later semi-automatic pistols, producing a unique recoil impulse that feels smooth yet mechanically fascinating to observe. This system, combined with the fixed barrel arrangement, contributed to exceptional inherent accuracy for its era, making the pistol highly respected among officers and marksmen who valued precision shooting. Construction quality played a major role in the Luger's reputation, as early production models featured finely machined steel components fitted with tight tolerances and meticulous craftsmanship, resulting in a firearm that felt more like a precision instrument than a mass-produced military tool. Fixed iron sights provided a clear sight picture suited for combat engagement distances, while the relatively low-bore axis helped manage muzzle rise and maintain controllability despite the pistol's comparatively lightweight. Advantages of the Luger P08 include outstanding accuracy, excellent balance, historical significance, and an ergonomic grip angle that continues to influence handgun design philosophy today, while disadvantages stem largely from the complexity of the toggle mechanism, which requires careful maintenance and can become sensitive to dirt, debris, or underpowered ammunition compared to simpler later designs. Despite these challenges, German military forces carried the Luger extensively throughout both world wars, and many officers privately purchased their own examples due to the pistol's prestige, precision, and craftsmanship. The firearm quickly became a symbol of technological advancement during an era when semi-automatic pistols were still proving their viability for widespread military adoption. Production variations appeared with different barrel lengths, finishes, and markings depending on manufacturer and wartime requirements, further enhancing collector interest in surviving examples. Today, original Lugers vary widely in value, often ranging from $1,500 for later production models to well over $4,000 for matching historical specimens in excellent condition, reflecting both rarity and historical importance. Although later handgun designs would favor simpler and more rugged operating systems, the Luger P08 demonstrated that semi-automatic pistols could achieve a level of accuracy and performance suitable for military service, helping establish confidence in self-loading handgun technology and paving the way for the modern sidearms that followed, ensuring its legacy endures as both an engineering achievement and an enduring icon of early 20th century firearms innovation. SIG Sauer P226 represents the point at which double-action, single-action pistol engineering reached full maturity, combining precision manufacturing, combat-proven reliability, and refined ergonomics into a handgun that became a professional benchmark for military and law enforcement service around the world. Developed during the United States military handgun trials of the early 1980s as a successor to the SIG Sauer P220 platform, the P226 was designed to meet demanding durability standards while offering higher capacity and improved handling characteristics suited for modern combat environments. Although it ultimately was not selected as the official service pistol, evaluators were deeply impressed by its performance, and the handgun quickly gained recognition among elite units that prioritize reliability above all else. The pistol features a 4.4-inch barrel paired with an overall length of approximately 7.7 inches, a height around 5.5 inches, and an unloaded weight close to 34 ounces, dimensions that create a balanced full-size duty handgun capable of delivering stability during rapid fire while remaining manageable for extended carry. Chambered in 9mm with a standard 15-round magazine capacity, the P226 offered substantial firepower combined with controllable recoil, allowing accurate follow-up shots even under demanding conditions. The aluminum alloy frame significantly reduced overall weight compared to traditional all-steel pistols while maintaining structural strength, and the stainless steel slide provided exceptional durability and resistance to wear, contributing to the pistol's long operational lifespan. Central to the design is its double-action, single-action trigger system, which allows the first shot to be fired with a longer, heavier pull averaging around 10 pounds for safety during carry, followed by a lighter and cleaner single-action break, typically measuring between 4 and 5 pounds that enhances precision shooting. A frame-mounted decocking lever enables safe lowering of the hammer without manually touching the trigger, reinforcing safe handling practices while keeping the pistol immediately ready for use. The locked breech short recoil operating system, combined with tight manufacturing tolerances and high-quality barrel fitment, contributes to accuracy levels often compared to custom-tuned handguns, making the P226 equally respected on duty belts and competitive shooting ranges. Ergonomics remain a defining strength, with a grip shape that accommodates a wide range of hand sizes and controls position for intuitive operation without excessive complexity. Fixed combat sights allow rapid target acquisition, while the pistol's relatively low-bore axis helps reduce muzzle flip and maintain sight alignment during fast shooting sequences. Advantages of the P226 include exceptional reliability, outstanding accuracy, smooth trigger characteristics, durable construction, and an operational lifespan that frequently exceeds 100,000 rounds with proper maintenance. While disadvantages may include greater weight compared to polymer-framed pistols and higher manufacturing costs that translate into a premium retail price. Elite military and law enforcement organizations worldwide adopted the platform, most notably Naval Special Operations Forces, who relied on the P226 through decades of demanding combat deployments, further solidifying its reputation as a handgun capable of performing under extreme conditions. Modern production models typically retail between $900 and $1,200, depending on configuration, finish, and included features, reflecting its status as a professional-grade service pistol rather than a budget option. The enduring legacy of the SIG Sauer P226 lies in how it demonstrated that refined engineering, ergonomic design, and uncompromising reliability could coexist within a duty handgun, establishing a standard against which many later service pistols continue to be measured, and proving that careful evolution of proven concepts can achieve excellence without abandoning practicality. Colt 1911 stands at the pinnacle of handgun history, a firearm whose legacy extends far beyond military service into competitive shooting, engineering philosophy, and modern pistol design itself, representing more than a century of continuous relevance in a world where most technology becomes obsolete within decades. Designed by John Moses Browning and officially adopted by the United States military in 1911, the pistol emerged from rigorous trials, seeking a sidearm capable of delivering greater stopping power, reliability, and battlefield durability than earlier service revolvers. Ultimately chambered in the powerful .45 ACP cartridge developed specifically to meet military performance requirements. The classic government model features a 5-inch barrel with an overall length of approximately 8.5 inches, a height around 5.5 inches, and a width close to 1.25 inches, while weighing roughly 39 ounces unloaded, dimensions that create a stable shooting platform with excellent recoil control despite firing a large caliber round. Standard magazine capacity remains 7+1 rounds, though modern variants often expand capacity slightly while preserving the original grip geometry that many shooters still consider nearly perfect. Central to the 1911's enduring reputation is its single-action trigger system, widely regarded as one of the finest ever installed in a production handgun, typically delivering a crisp break between 3.5 and 5 pounds with minimal travel and an exceptionally short reset that allows precise shot placement and rapid follow-up fire. The short recoil locked breech system using Browning's tilting barrel design provides consistent reliability while contributing to the pistol's renowned mechanical accuracy, and the low-bore axis combined with a straight-back recoil impulse produces a shooting experience that feels controlled and predictable even under rapid-fire conditions. Safety was a major component of the design philosophy, resulting in both a grip safety and a manual thumb safety that allows secure carry in a cocked and locked condition, while keeping the pistol immediately ready for defensive use, a concept that later influenced countless handgun designs. All-steel construction gives the pistol durability and longevity, with many examples continuing to function reliably after tens of thousands of rounds, though the added weight compared to modern polymer pistols can make extended carry more demanding for some users. Advantages of the 1911 include exceptional trigger quality, outstanding accuracy potential, natural ergonomics, slim grip profile despite firing a large caliber cartridge, and extensive aftermarket support, allowing nearly unlimited customization. While disadvantages may include lower ammunition capacity compared to modern double-stack pistols and the need for proper maintenance and quality magazines to achieve peak reliability. Throughout its military career, The 1911 served American forces through World War I, World War II, the Korean War, and Vietnam, earning a reputation for battlefield effectiveness and rugged dependability under extreme conditions, and even after official replacement by higher capacity pistols. Specialized military and law enforcement units continue to employ customized versions due to their precision and shootability. Civilian competition shooters embraced the platform as well, dominating action shooting sports for decades and proving that a century-old design could still outperform many modern alternatives when tuned correctly. Today, hundreds of manufacturers around the world produce their own interpretations, ranging from faithful historical reproductions to highly modernized tactical variants, with current production models typically ranging from around $800 to well over $2,000, depending on craftsmanship and features. The true greatness of the Colt 1911 lies not only in its service record, but in its timeless balance of mechanics, ergonomics, and performance, demonstrating how thoughtful engineering can transcend generations and establishing a benchmark by which nearly every combat pistol since has been judged, securing its place not simply as a historic firearm, but as one of the most influential mechanical designs ever created. These 10 pistols tell the story of innovation shaped by necessity, creativity, and human experience. Each one reflects the era that produced it while influencing generations that followed. Whether admired for engineering brilliance, battlefield service, or cultural impact, they remain enduring symbols of firearm history. And as technology continues evolving, these legendary designs remind us that true greatness is measured not only by performance, but by the legacy left behind.